So you finally made the big decision. You decided to go solar. Well, here are the 5 things you should do before you get a solar system. One, the first thing you should do is what we call an energy audit. Well, here you are doing a totaling of all the appliances you are going to be putting on the solar system. So it's quite easy. What you do is you type in, you can ask on Google how many watts is a 55 inches television, or you put in the model of your fridge and then you get the specifications. Or sometimes you can even see it behind the appliances. So what you do is you write down everything, or then you get a total. You add it up, you get the sum of everything. Well, that will help your installer to be able to recommend the inverter, the type of inverter, the number of batteries, and the amount of solar panels that you should use. Well, after doing that, the second thing you should do is what we call an RFQ, or request for quotes. So you get like 2 or 3 installers, whether you're getting them online or from a friend. However, you just get like 2 or 3 installers to give you a complete costing or a quotation for the solar system based on the energy auditing that you did. So you make sure that they emphasize on the type of materials they're going to use, the number of materials they're going to use. Don't just go online asking, I want to power so and so, how much? Don't do that. What you should do is tell them, okay, this is what I want to power. I need you to give me a quotation, and also I would like to know the type of materials you're using, the battery. If you're going to be using batteries, is it going to be lithium, is it going to be lead acid, is it going to be dry cell, and also what brand, yeah, with emphasis on the word brand. So what brand are you using? And then the panels, the kind of panels you're using, how many watts, is it going to be Tokumbo or is it going to be brand new, the brand of inverter you are using, and also the amount in terms of kVA. So after doing your RFQ, the third thing you should do is a research. So you've gotten the materials they want to use, you've gotten the quotation, you should research on those materials. You should ask around, you should browse, you should check online, you should check on people's review on the materials, because you're going to be investing a lot of money. So this is not something you should just do. You have to do serious research on it. You have to do your own homework before you just commit it to the hands of just any installer. One reason why you should do this is because there's actually no institution that license solar installers. So anybody can just learn the art, the work, and then become a solar installer. So just so as to put yourself on a safe side. You understand? So even no matter who you are dealing with, you know that okay, these materials, I researched them and I can vouch for them, and also the installer can vouch for them. And then the fourth thing you should do is get an installer or a contractor, however the case may be. Do not go to the market by yourself. Do not say, okay, I've gotten the quotation, I've seen the type of materials you want to use, let me go and get it by myself and try to cut down cost. No, spend that extra money because it will save you. You see, most of the time installers are more experienced. They know which is which, they know what is what. You might go to the market and even your dealer might not even know what he's selling to you. Sometimes most of the time they just want to sell their products. These marketers just want to sell their products. You understand? So what you should do is go with an installer, because I've seen cases where someone goes to buy a 300 watt solar panels and ends up getting a 200 watt panel with a 300 watt sticker. You will not know. You know nothing about solar system. This might probably be the first time that you are seeing a solar panel up close. So even if you are going to go to the market, go with an installer. Have him check and verify that okay, this is this, because this is what is happening in Nigeria today. People are interchanging the stickers, the inverters. You won't know. You can be getting a 3.5 kVA inverter and think you are getting a 5 kVA inverter. So you have to be careful so as not to get cheated. So go with an installer or commission them. And that thing that does, when you commission an installer or a contractor, it actually makes him responsible for the system. So he has to respond whenever there is an issue. Unlike when you hear something like you went to the market yourself and then you got the materials yourself, and then there's an issue with the system. You hear something like, madam, what do you mean buy the materials? Now, shouldn't you buy them by yourself? Now you bring this thing store by yourself, and you go meet the person who sell for you. But you don't want that. And then the final thing you should do is learn about the environment, the place where you are going to put the solar system. Yeah, some people might not consider this important, but it actually is. There are areas where they get a lot of thunderstorms. There are areas where the amount of voltage that NEPA supplies from time to time is not regular. You understand? So such things can damage your system. So you need to do your research on your environment, so you know the kind of protection you'll be able to use. So you know how you'll be able to talk to your installer and tell him, okay, well, look, this is what happens around here. Or then he can now recommend, get to so and so thunder arrestor, get a surge protector device. You need this, you need that, so that you'll be able to protect your system. Because the last thing you want to do is spend millions on a system and then have to start repairing it every month or so. So I hope this information has been useful. If you want to see more like this, I'd love you to like, put on your notification, and also share. And if you don't know, my name is Pius and I'm the solar guy. Watch out for my next video.